Hibbity boys. A hibbity badabadib. Ububububs. Lance. So, I mean, you know, what the fucking hell do we ever do? I like Bowless Brawl. And if that's the only thing left that I ever want to play, well then perhaps, Lance. Not really, but still. Maybe it's the only thing I'll ever play. Again, not really. But yesterday I played like 8 games of Historic, and in my head I was like, you know what? I like Bolus. I'm gonna build, not even build, I have a Bolus deck. I'm just gonna play it, and I'm sure I'll have a decent enough time. You know what happened, boys? I played 8 mono dump your hand virgins and 2 Pro Tour controls. And then I thought, alright, I don't want to play this anymore. And then you just think, what are you left doing? Play in standard, which is potentially AIDS, or playing mono white yourself, which is certainly AIDS. I don't know, boys, but what I do know is that I love Magics, and anybody who says that I don't clearly has been paying attention, because this game is fucking dog shit. But at least we're always having a wonderful time. Right, you fucking pussy mugs. Excellent shits. So we'll just work our way towards Bubs, even though we only got 1 black land, so that won't actually work. But in the meantime, boys, we might be able... Nope, even then I don't have 2 blue, so that was a mistake. But never mind, lands, we'll keep it nice and quiet. And if I end up winning, we'll just say we had it under control the whole fucking time. Oh, won't we, you fucking mugs? Of course we will. Can't even kick it. That's how much of a memer I am. Alright, now we can do all of the shits, boys. It's especially good that he's stuck for land, because we might be able to slap this up on the tubes, boys. Equipped creature that's flying. Whenever the equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, then discard a card. That's pretty good, but I can't really get rid of that. So I guess we're just going to have to leave it. Aren't we, lads? But, like I said, at least we're always having a fucking wonderful time. That card's pretty good. That's also not bad. But I can't do anything, boys. Why did you play that land? Yep, that was an error. But we'll, like I said, we'll keep it super QTs, boys. We'll keep it super quiet jibbity jimbos. And everybody will be saying GG quack W's to your boy Tweaks. Or whoever the fuck whatever the fuck is going on. Signet is good enough, and Jinkitax is pretty nice. Agreed, boys! Of course it's agreed. We're all unbelievable memers here. So, 5 lands at best for the lad. Anyone get haste from these things? No. So I'm gonna guess, boys, we might be unbelievably good at Magic. We might be incredibly good at a game of Magic the Gathering. So, I kind of want to play Big Jin, but we're so far ahead, you just fuck yourself up if it actually gets killed by, like, Ravenous Tupes or something. But I still don't give a shit, lads. That is how much of a memer I am. I will lose a game of Magic in pursuit of being the world's greatest memer. And then if it goes wrong, like I said, I'll just delete it. And nobody will have ever figured anything out. Plus, because this is on the tubes, and I might win the game, it's clearly of a higher standard of entertainment than the world champs that went on earlier. Isn't that right, boys? We all know the secret code. We all know where the broken matter is stashed in the corner of your mum's tits, or some bollocks. And wherever it is, it's GG's Quack 8. So I want this left over. I presume I could play this. Okay, boys. Rack 'em up. I'm really good at Magics. That is all I know. That's all we can ever assume, is that I was unbelievably good from the start. GG. Quacky D's. So I get 2 of these, right? which should still give me a Prismari command on his turn. Which, like I said, boys, makes me unbelievably good at Magic. Unbelievably good at this game. Silver bitch bollocks, I don't even know what that is. But on the plus side, not knowing what that is makes me even better at Magics. 2 damage, we'll have a treasure. And then... oh, I can't choose the same thing twice. I can't choose different things. Alright, I didn't know that. I would have blown up one of these things. But, boys, the writing is on the wall. We might be really good at Magic. Boys, we might... and I don't want to pop my fucking champagne corks before the corks have uncorked on my balls. But I might just be too good at Magic.
Eons ago.
You know what I mean, Lance? So I could have got rid of all the cards in his hand, but I still don't think I give a fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so he could play this, equip these for free. I don't care, right? It has Menace anyway. We're just gonna easily win, aren't we, boys? It'll be fucking hilarious. It'll be hilarious, lads, to win a game of Magics against some fucking nobody doing nothing. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Jinx, I just watched the fight. He didn't even do that. He didn't even do it. He was that good, lads. He was that good at Magics. Unbelievable levels. If there's one thing I know about Magic the Gathering, boys, it's that if your opponent don't know what they're doing, you gotta just stay quiet and then make out like you're an 18 fucking time Olympic champ. Isn't that right? You fucking mugs. Let me just make sure everything's working. Ba-da-boo. Beep, beep, beep. Okay. Seems fine. Boys. Ugh. So, what am I going to play in the future? Because, like I said, I think Brawl is still okay. Brawl as a format, I can handle. It's not a disaster. Historic play has just been gibberish. Like, 1 minute you're playing a Pro Tour, the next minute you're playing an intro pack. I guess that's sort of okay. It's at least manageable. But historic ranked, to me, is unsalvageable. Best of 1, anyway, which I'm sure I've mentioned multiple times, but every single time I go back into it, I'm just confronted with the stark reality that Magic is definitely not, and has never been, anything close to a competitive best of 1 game. Unless it's literally just all about flinging all your cards on the field and hoping for the best. But what can be done? I don't know, mates. Does anyone even give a shit? Okay, so we're on the draw, and he's got this, whatever it is. Hey, it's Lifelink Cats, boys. I was confused for a minute that we might not have AIDS, but don't worry, we do have AIDS. Don't worry, boys. AIDS has been restored to the balance, or whatever the fuck AIDS bullshit I might even say. Whatever I might say, it's back on the menu, or whatever the fuck. Whenever creature enters the battlefield, you gain life and something else. Alright, not about oops. It's basically the game that we play every day, at least 5 or 6 times. But at least it's trussed up like a fat whore. Alright, boys, unbelievable memes. Hey, that's pretty good. Or is it pretty good? Maybe I should have just played Midnight Cock and then pretended I was the best in the world at Magics. What do you think, boys? Should I have gone for the memes? Or should I have stuck with the beautiful cuisine? Looking okay now. I can't deny. I feel like I might be the best in the world at Magics, boys. I might be the best in the world at Magics. So do it this way to keep Murderous Rider instead of Bedevil. You think that's better? I don't think anyone gives a shit, which is good, clean Magic the Gathering, boys. I think that is good, clean levels of Magic the Gathering, indeed.
Oh, yeah.
Good, clean, indeed.
If both you and DSP had to face each other in your muscular primes, who would win? And would it be close? Please play some free play standard. Thank you.
I think, Des, thanks for the $3 beautiful and X beans. I think I'd have to just say DSP as a musculature meme-mature is so incredible that the pure notion of human existence has rendered that whole man impossible to define. There is literally no evidence that he ever even existed. And because of that, I'll have to say, I don't think I can compete with an ethereal spirit. If it was just anything I've ever seen of him, then we're talking absolute destruction of that man's just psyche, confidence, any word on the fucking earth you would like to use. He would basically just be crying, Lance. But,
ideas like seconds.
Boys, there's no evidence that DSP has ever looked like a man who's even picked up a fucking bag of shopping in his life. Okay. Arcane Bombardment, boys. I don't think he can be that greedy, though. I mean, I'm trying to win some games on the tubes, lads.
Returned as the prophecies foretold.
I'm trying to win some games on the tubes so that everybody thinks I'm insanely good at Magics.
Don't worry, I'll think of something.
And if that doesn't happen, lads. Actually, let's not do that. Then what do? Then what do I do, boys? If I can't win meaningless shit games on Magic, on a weekend of the World Championships, no less, what is the point? I literally have to prove to you daily that I'm the best in the world by effectively kicking toddlers over a garden fence. Never mind anybody who could possibly do anything to demonstrate being better than that, because it just doesn't matter. Murchy Fat Tits would get 100,000 dweebs watching him fuck up to fairy triggers rather than anyone interesting doing anything ever. And that, boys, is why Magic the Gathering is the best game ever made. The best. Boys. The greatest. I'll assume this last card is not going to destroy me. Hey, that's not bad.
A mind is an easy thing to waste.
That's not bad, is it, lads?
Think fast.
What do I want? Not want. I don't need this. Unbelievable levels of Magic the Gathering. Also, we'll play some free play standard before the end. But Des, you're going to have to give me some deck ideas. I heard Esper Sheoldred is quite fringy. And Grixis Sheoldred is also quite fringy. So we might be able to play that in free play for some, quality games against intro packs. I can really try my hardest. But I also need to spend another $200 to get all the cards needed for that. And I don't know about you, boys, but that sounds like a fucking deal. That sounds like a deal. If ever there was a deal to be dealed. Or dealt, as they say in the halls of Anglaise. Alright, here we go. Time to win it. Oh my lord, boys. I might be incredibly good at magic. Time to win all of the games. Boys. I suppose I could have drawn a card first, just to see, but how's it going to be better than that? You could have had Time Walk, you bitch! Or Time Warp. That's true, Squeaks. Yeah, you're wrong. It was bullshit. So fuck you. This is just embarrassing how good I am at Magic Sleds. This is just starting to get a little bit unbelievable how good I am at Magic the Gathering. Especially playing against lifelinky dweebs. Because I don't know about you boys, but I've had quite the practice in slapping up lifelinks' legs. Attack a 5-5 into an 8-8. Seems good memes, boys. Attack a 4-4 into a 4-5. Seems good memes, Lynch. Attack a 2-2 into a 2-3. Unbelievable scenes, lads. Oh, he's thinking about it. He's thinking about those number wangs. And he has exploded. Lads, if ever there was a World Championship grade game, that was it. It is so high level, I don't want to play anymore. That is how much I love this game. That is how good it is. That is how much fucking memes is memeing all over the memes. Boys, I love Magic the Gathering. Tayover. What else? Let's try this. This is... I hate playing shit decks though. Like, I don't know. Because you saw that I just won the world titles. I literally won the Wednesday 1 p.m. Olympics at midnight on a Sunday. That's how good I am. But now I'm playing a Mimas deck. And it just feels wrong to choose a deck you know is balls. Because what if I were to lose? You guys would immediately say, hey cheeks, I've died of AIDS, and I don't know what to believe in anymore. I wish what you believed, lads. I couldn't do anything except agree with you there. I wouldn't be able to do anything on the planet except agree. But at least we're having a wonderful time. Isn't that right, boys? So I don't know fully off the top of my head what I'm supposed to be doing here. I assume it's play this and then play a land. That seems pretty strong, but at the same time, boys, what the fuck? What the fucking aids? So he could have a negate or a wash away. Nope, now he's got nothing. Could still have wash away, I suppose. As long as we keep Alright, I'll be honest, boys. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling the memes. The memes are giving me quite a dose of cuisines. Oh man, so this will also die. So he had the perfect combination of cards. Perfect! Look how good this game is, boys. I love playing shit decks. Just 1, 2, 3, buckle my tits. That's how good this guy was at Magic the Gathering. Alright, so we just ramp into nothing and then die. Seems good. I do like that. I do like that for a game of Magic, boys. Yep. Alright, so what are we doing, Des? Free play standard. Free play British standards. Man, like I said at the start, playing shit decks is truly a meme's paradise. Now I know what it feels like to be on the other side of old Bolus. Wasn't that fun, lads? Sign me up. Sign me up for shit decks. Sign me up for shit decks all day, please. Well, I've seen legs go literally 310 with shit decks. It's funny that, right, boys? It's funny how all of your small decks get tingled by shit decks being good, but not world championships. That's fucking bollocks. You want to believe you can play shit decks in a shit game like this, and it will be fucking incredible. But, unfortunately for you, that is a lie. So your little dicks are going to have to stay little and soft. But you could have watched the World Championships, but that was boring, right? 10,000 lands turned up for that shit? Bollocks. 100,000 lands turn up for Merchant breaking Dementors? That makes sense to me. I just love knowing everyone around here is a fucking moron. 5,000 people watching Cocainies fucking not be bald in his 100th failed attempt to even reach a qualifier for a fucking Pro Tour. Never mind a World Championships, lads. That's how fucking moronic you all are. That is why Magic will never die, because it's so fucking good. You absolute slags. But boys, at least we're having a wonderful time. At least we were always having a wonderful time. So what's in free play? And I mean, I'll play the deck that I have, and then we'll look at some cards. But this is the evening of the World Champ. But nobody watched them, so I guess nobody's net decking those decks. Everybody knows the best deck, boyish, is Mono Black Sheoldred, because E. Philly said so. You can't deny with those fucking wobbly tits. You saw her get to Mythic without having any idea what was going on, except that her fucking cleavage was at maximum warp, or whatever the fuck I might say. That's how you know it's all true, boys. Because of the memes. Naturally. Natural, unmitigated memeage, boys. So what do I want to do? I don't even know what this even is. Weenies. Weenies versus dinosaurs does sound like the classic battle of ages. But maybe that's just too insignificant to have wasted a card like that. Nope, it was exactly the right play. There you go, boys. Proof I am the best in the world. I had one decision to make. Kill one lad one time, and that was GG Quack W's. Boys. Slap that up on the tubes. Everybody's having a great time. Everybody's got AIDS. Best of one Magic is truly a fucking moronic load of old tits. But let's have a good time. Alright, so we got two decks. Both the same colours, but they're not the same. Oh, this was for the standard shake-up event, boys. The standard shake-up, which involved me changing one card. Unbelievable scenes, boys. Like, you know how the best card in standard was Trespasser, according to Daquan Watson? Well, crazy, it wasn't even used on the World Champs. That's insane, right? It's almost like that guy's talking bullshit, but that couldn't be true. Because he got signed up for some fake Whizbang's Wank Factory shit. So you know that man is unbelievably talented at Magic, which is why he couldn't win an FNM. But, boy, don't take my word for it. Take Jesus' word for it. Just look in your heart and you'll know that it be true. You fucking bitches. Okay. Everybody knows that dog is pretty good memes. Okay, boys. We died of no lands. The perfect game of Magic the Gathering, really. But at least the shuffler was fine. Right, boys. The shuffler was fine. I mean, I got no complaints about this game, really. Sometimes you just don't draw a land for, what, 4 draws. These things happen, boys. These things happen, lads. Excellent stuff. Why didn't you just try and get out of it, Chinch? Because I can't be bollocked. This is going up on the tubes, or it's going in the bin. I'm not fighting tooth and nail just to end up losing. and everyone said I was shit in the first place, boys. But I will slap that up on the other side. If my opponent concedes on turn 3 because he's missed 3 lands, that is like getting a free Uber Eats. That is like ordering the Ubers, and somebody else's order comes up, and you get to keep that order and get a refund. The scammer's dream, because you didn't even do anything wrong. You literally did everything correct, and you ended up with a fucking bargain bucket of shit. Incredible. See, that actually did happen to me this week. By the way, although I got a serious downgrade on my own order. I ordered some nice sand weenies, and I got some coffees. Straight in the bin. Uh-oh. Couldn't be mono black, right, boys? Mono black is such a meme as Fringe deck, you fucking pussies. Mono black Liliana bullshit is fucking Fringe. Hey, look at me, Dad. I literally got raped on Christmas Eve. And I guess my ranked button over here was broken. Because I can't play ranked with mono black Liliana because it's just too shit. It didn't win the world champs, so it's effectively a free play deck. Boys, if there's one thing Magic the Gathering really still is, it's a fucking pussy factory. A pussy factory. And I just wish I could knock out every fucking dumb cunt who has ever played this game. I'll even take a crack at the NFL bitch. Fucking wankster. If he allowed his house to get robbed, he must be a twat. And I'll go on the record as saying that. I don't know what record, but it's going up on the juice, or whatever the fuck. GG's, boys. Quackades. Alright, are we back on playing intro packs now? Are we on intro pack McGee's? What does this even do? Whenever this deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. If you had 2 or more creatures, enters the battlefield. So it sounds like he's playing weenies. But maybe he's memeing me, Lance. Maybe he's doing the full memes. We'll have to see. Hey, it's not. It's just fucking dump your hand pussies. Which is basically weenies, but with significantly more virginades. But that's how I like my Magic. Filled with virgins. Filled with vagines, boys. You got a fucking load of shit, chicks, you're a bitch. Probably. You know what? Probably. Like I said before, the only thing I haven't tried is playing mono black net decks in ranked and seeing if I enjoy that. Because I don't enjoy this, lads. This is shit. But we're having a wonderful time. And it doesn't even make sense. It makes perfect sense. Stop being a knobhead. It makes perfect sense. That's truly what I'm going to try one of these days. I still haven't mustered it, but that's what I'm going to do. Every one of your favorite fucking virgins has been doing that since the dawn of Jesus. Go to Goldfish, grab a Pro Tour, take one of these out and put one of these extra in, and you've got yourself a full homemade brew. Full homemade Brewmeister Generals, boys. But at the same time, you might also have a small knob. But at the same time, everybody loves Magics. And don't even begin to suggest that they don't, because I'll punch you right in the knob. And we can all say quack W's. Can't we, Lance? What do you think? I think you give him the old ambush with the wandering bitch. That card's really good. You should not have free play, you wanker. True, I can't deny. My deck does look to be a lot stronger than this guy's deck. But at the same time, GG's XDs. At the same time, GG's quack W's. Isn't that correct, lads? I'm sure everybody knows that that's true. GG Quack dubs.
Feel the energy of battle, then guide it.
Quack
You are not much of a road.
dubs. Billy Rubber Dubs. That's all the Balabadeedles that I know about Magic the Gathering. Isn't that right, Lynch?
Out of my way. I You fight for me now.
Strike fast.
I suppose if you wanted to get full Magics, I could have put a counter on this in the weirdly impossible chance that he has cut down. Oh, that's really smart, Mr. Cheeks. Yeah, thanks, Squeaks. But he's literally not playing black. You gotta play around all the options, boys. If I was Alias 8, that's what I would have said on World Commentary before giggling like I'd just fucking done 2 tanks of helium and then had a wank on stream, and everyone would have just been like, oh, Ailey, you're so fucking out there. But what's going on in Magics? I don't know. Quack doggos, bitch. Or some fucking bollocks. Doggos, bitch. Or some bollocks. That's all I can tell you fucking nerds. Doggos, bitch. Or get AIDS. Thanks, lads. Hey, it was this dog shit. Boys, it was this fucking losery horse shit. But at least we all had a great time. Didn't we, boys? I don't know about you, but I fucking love Magic the Gathering. So I think I'm dead. But we'll see if this guy figures it out. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can mitigate 1. So I take 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 15 damage. I just totaled that up nice and quicks. Oh, but I gained 2. So I wouldn't be dead. Hey, let's not do any attacks though, because that'd be crazy. Boys, let's not do any attacks because that would be insane in the membranes. Insane in the Quack W brain of AIDS. G Quack W stack or something. Unbelievable AIDS, boys. He could still easily win. I probably should have just gone for the... what's the word? Dildos? I do like dildos. I should have gone for the...
Show them how we greet.
Show them my boobies, Mr. Cheeks. I should have gone for the GG's Quack W's. The farewell is what I meant to say. But we'll have to see. Also, I assume he also has another one and something else. Sacrifice this thing. Tokens you control. Oh, tokens you control gain indestructible. Okay, boys. That last card wasn't a token. That's why it wasn't indestructible. It was undermemeable. Undermemeable, eh, boys? Fucking hilarious. Let me fall off my chair as a fucking dweeb, and then everybody can die of AIDS. Alright, lads. Let me fall off my chair in pure hilarity, and we can all say, GG's, I've got a small knob. Boys. So farewell is what I'm looking for. Farewell is what I would like to find, lads. But we shall see. We shall see. Oh, all in. So this must be Jetmir, but I've got the answer to Jetmir. No, just a load of bullshit. Just a load of dump your hand Virginix shit. But that's what I like, lads. I could barely even see what's going on. But boys, Virginic shit is the way to play Magic the Gathering. Alright, who's dying? Other creatures get +1. No. When it attacks, if you control 3 lads. Alright, I'll kill this. I don't know if that even makes any difference. So, Death Touch here. Eat that. Block this. Block that for the memes. I don't know about you, boys. I don't know if that was a great attack. Alright, we'll look for the farewell. Fine.
You wish to know my secrets?
This is what you get for hurting my people.
Attack for 3? Probably not. Lance. Magic the Gathering is 8. I don't know if you know that. That was a good sequence. Wasn't it, Lance? That man doesn't need extra of whatever the fuck triggers. You're such a wanker, Cheeks! I know it's weird how quickly I can see how badly someone is playing when I'm this bad at Magic in the first place. It's crazy, boys. It's insane in the membranes. Except we've all gonna die of AIDS. Don't know why Adeline is tapped there. Seems like a mistake, but I mean, you're literally letting everyone die. That's 6. That's 5 deaths. You know what, Lance? Sometimes you just gotta say Quank W. Oh, I mean, this is definitely going to die, so I suppose we'll just save Sorin and kill 5 boys and gain some life.
Try not
That's
to
pretty good.
miss me.
Okay, boys. I guess we'll just have to hold on to that memes. So, do I exile this? Probably. Right, and then kill this and block 15 other slots. Seems fine. This is a fine game, but I'm, like I said multiple times, I'm so predisposed to just thinking all of this is just virgin AIDS that even when a game of Magic actually breaks out, I'm far too belligerent about how shit it is to give a fuck. And that's where we are, boys. I don't give a fuck. But at the same time, if I draw a farewell, then that's GG Quank W's. Yeah, don't group them up or nothing. So attack me for 9. 10. Attack me for 10. Extremely strange decisions there. But again, boys, whatever. So 28-28 is just literally too big. Okay, not the best. Alright, I think that's actually death. Right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, that's definitely dead. Alright, we had a great time, Lance, but we died. Incredible scenes. Imagine playing 5 sweepers in 2019. Yep, that's where we are. Unbelievable scenes. Incredible magic. That's why you play 4 farewells, boys. To draw literally a clean half of your deck. A clean half of your deck. deck and not one. That fills my balls with Magic the Gathering. Fills my balls with Magic Arena there. Logic would dictate you would have 2, but this is Arena where I need it. So I got none. That is beautiful levels of Magic the Gathering, boys. This is why every standard, to keep up, you have to spend $200 or $300 or $400 for this level of amazing shit. And then, it's another $50 on wobbly lands. Otherwise, what would you even be playing for? You could resign from your job, though, and just play Draft for 7 hours a day and get so used to how fake it is that you can spam your tits, and then you'll be #1 mythic or some shit. Except without being #1 mythic, you'll just be a fucking bitch. But still, incredible scenes, boys. Still incredible levels of Magic the Gathering. Only up. Like, that's one of my favorite things. All these pussies complaining about how expensive Magic is all of a sudden. Like, I don't know, have you not watched Magic before? You stupid pussies? Have you not watched a game of Magic the Gathering? I can't sacrifice this. Alright, we're just gonna have to kill the dog. Kill the dogs, lads. Kill the dogs. So, I mean, I don't know. I think Terra Sunder might be my bad card. Look at me! You didn't see me last game, you bitch! True. True, boys. How about 2 more? How about 2 off this Spell Stinger? And then I die anyway. For the memes, lads. How about 2 more memes for the memes? Almost. But in the end, it was all just memes. So do I Fateful Absence this? I don't think so. I mean, who cares? I mean, I don't know how many more times I can say who cares when it comes to this game. Hey, almost like I knew I would draw another one. Unbelievable scenes, layers. What were we even talking about? Yeah, Brawl. Brawl is still it. Brawl is still, if you play your best Brawl deck, it's the only way you can really, truly feel like you're still playing a good game of Magic. Hey, we didn't draw the land for the farewell. Unbelievably surprised, lads. I can't believe it. I'm surprised out of my mind. I'm surprised out of my mind with surprisage. Incredible scenes, boys. Unbelievable levels of Magic the Virgining. I can't believe how much Magic has been magicked. GG's! My penis fell off! GG's! I've got an incredibly small cock and balls. I like to say early game GG's because my penis is literally 1/4 millimeter of virgins. But we'll see what happens, boys. My small penis might be enough to give me a small penis. But on the plus side, at least I'll never have to get in trouble for making the sheets bloody because I've ripped a girl's anus. Right, lads? Fucking pussies. I'm probably still dead to some other rubbish, but at least we had a wonderful time. Right, lads? At least we were always having a wonderful time. So, what do we do here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So I think you play this and hold your dick. Hold your dicks, lads. This is getting... GG's! My dick was super small once again. Once again, my penis failed to rise to the occasion. Or maybe it did, but it was only 1 inch, so I couldn't even tell. But GG's. I won again, but I might not have won because the same thing happened. But Quack W's dead. But dead. Quack W's. How did that happen twice? Fucking bitch. So I can't ever use this. Lads. Hello. It's not about the magic. It's about the gathering. Oh, these are the guys I want to play. Can I play with these guys? They've got small willies like me, and I love having a small willy. It makes my willy willy-fied. Alright, go down to 1. Seems good, Minge. Down to 1, or 5 lands. Unbelievable draws. Boyish. Alright, that was... He can say GG's. He can say GG's now. He was incredibly good, boys. He was incredibly good at Bojix. GG's again. My dick literally never grew. My dick never grew, Mr. Cheeks. I got to say GG's 5 times. That is how small my balls are. Good job that you drew your farewells, but you didn't draw that fucking night trespasser this game. Right, Cheeks? Good job you kept drawing all the shit you didn't need for 2 straight matches. Why don't you spend $400 a month on Magic anymore, Cheeks? The game's great. You always have a wonderful time. You play players who play in a style that truly brings out the fucking world championship level in any free play, bitch. Now I got 2 of them, Lance. Now I've got the 2 culprits that could have saved me in either of those games. So I guess we're playing some kind of... I mean, we won't be playing mono black virgins because that's crazy. This is free play, especially if somebody's embarrassing his whole fucking nation with how small his dick might be. Hey, it's mono black net deck and virgins, boys. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that couldn't be true because that deck is insanely strong and we're playing free plays. But at the same time, boys, this man might have been a rape victim and you just never know how it manifests in the world of Magic the Gathering. Hey, boys, this guy's penis. I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen a penis, but boys. Alright, I don't want to play. This game is just gibberish. This game is so good that I just don't know what to do anywhere ever. It's such a great game that I look at the 100 decks that I have, I look at the thousands of hours that it took to accrue all of these cards, and I just think, what a game. That everything I choose is wildly mismatched, boring, pussy, fake AIDS draws gibberish. But at least, boys, it's the best game still. At least it's still the best game. Lance, but I'm just a complainer, obviously. Every one of your YouTube pussies who have got depression because they lie all day, they're the ones you should believe. Those ones smiling at you and giggling about how great this game is, but then at the same time dying of AIDS. I mean, those are the ones. Those are the ones, boys. They the ones, as you might hear on the tubes. So what do you think? Mono red, mono white, or mono black? Not black. Red, white, or green. That's basically... Or Pro Tour control. Hey, boys! Mr. Cheeks, why don't you like this game? It's so unusually amazing. You're just a liar. You don't play mono white, mono pussies all day. You fucking pussies. Lads, this game's too good. It's too good. I got blow up all the peeps on 4. Am I gonna be dead before that rolls around? Am I gonna be dead before Magic the Gathering gets Magic the Gathering? I mean, we'll see. This game's the best, boys. That's all I can say. Is that for all of your legs VD, CGB, 50 nanos, whatever the fuck, whenever you watch me and whenever I play, I don't know your experience, but it isn't what I see from those twats. It's this gibberish day in and day out every fucking day. That's what day in and day out means, you mug. It's fucking pussy bullshit game. Pussy bullshit factory AIDS wank. Why don't you want to spend 400 beans? Hey, it's the Virgin Boys. Lads. Just when you thought this game wasn't full of virgins, that was the wrong choice, by the way. But this guy is really good at magic, so who am I to say? Who am I to say this guy is a stupid fucking tiresome... You know what? I said I wasn't going to complain about ranked games. I did say that. But I'm so sick of this. I am so fucking sick of getting excited for new cards or strategies or even old cards and old strategies and thinking I'll come and play and it's just the same game over and over again. It's so 8. It's so 8. This deck is literally unplayable, but against this horse shit, which I play all the time, is a guaranteed fucking 18-0. I'm paying 1. Oop, that was 3. Alright, that was a mistake. But at the same time, boys, it was the best game. It was the most fun I've had this today. I don't want to play this either. It's so fucking shit. Like, if you want to play best of 3 try-hardy balls, then this game is for you. But I mean, what about it's everything about Magic seems to be schismy, just fucking illogical, bouncing all over. Every fucking argument put up towards one thing is always presented by showing me the complete opposite. This game is, oh man. Boys, all I know for sure is that Magic the Gathering is the best game in the world. Run by the best company, they hire the best peeps. That's all I can say, boys. Nobody got their job from just tweeting, I love whiz-bangs for a year. No way. Nobody got their job from giving LSV a hand job while he was married. No way, boys. Nobody got their job from just saying, I love trannies. No way, lads. I can't even begin to start on how shit this fucking is. You know what? I say it's shit every day. And Wizards have done a real bang up-to-date job of making it better. Right, lads? Because I'm the only dissenting voice that says it's this bad. So it must mean that I'm the memer. It's the only thing that makes sense. It's the full DSP paradox. Everyone hates DSP. And that means he's the only man who's really nice. Everyone else on the planet's a knobhead. Everyone else on the planet is just stopping him making his blue-collar living because all of us in our haughty gin grade millionaire mansions don't want to see the last poor man on the planet haul himself out of the gutter through his own hard work and ingenuity. All of us living on our fucking investment dividend billions, we just want to keep that man down. No way is he the asshole, and everybody thinks he's a dipshit because he's a dipshit. No way, boys. So the same way that Leg says this game's great, Voxy says it's great, Lady Danger says it's great, Daquan Watson, fucking incredible, building meme decks all day, they're right, and I'm wrong. I, ladies and shits, am officially the low tier AIDS of Magic the Gathering. I couldn't be DSP because not with that body. But low tier god, I'll take that, I guess. I'm just a complaining memer all day long, Lance. What are we even going to do? Let's try this. For what? For what? For what, lads? Let's try this for what? What? For what? Oh, it'll be fun. You could pretend you're having a great time, Cheeks, so then you can say quack W's. That's true. I could do that. Hey, boys, have you seen such memes? Lads, I don't know about you, but when I sit down and play Magic the Gathering, I think, what could possibly be better than anything except mono white lifelink cats? And it's 2019 wobbly lands. Hey, this game, man, I don't know if you know, because I do say it quite often, but this game is the fucking shit. This game, boys, is the shittest game of fucking anything I've ever seen. Hey, look at me, Dad! I got mismatch lands because my dad fingered me when I wasn't looking, and it was memes. It felt really good, and I died of AIDS. I think you gotta kill that, right? Unfortunately. It's like, I mean, I don't know what to say. Another mono-white, wobbly Heliod mismatch virgin pussy. Why do these fucking dweebs mismatch their lands all the time? I don't understand. I mean, there's a million things I don't understand about this game. But that's one of those that just makes no sense to me. Why is your fucking just creativity so low that you just, the only thing you can think to do is mismatch your fucking lands, you stupid bitches? Boyish, I got no answers. I literally don't know. But at least we're having a wonderful time. Boyish, at least we're having a cheeks. Do you need a new TV? I mean, whale biologist, I could pretend like my backlight has exploded, but if I was gonna, just being honest, I think I might have the best TV in the world. It's probably out of date now, but it was pretty good in 2019, Lanch. It was pretty good. Alright, so we need to draw lands and spells. So we got blow up all the peeps, but we need lands, and we've missed 4 lands. So we're having a great time so far, boys. We're having a fucking great time so far, lads. Look how good this guy is at Magic. Look at this synergy. I would never have guessed to do any of this kind of stuff. This man is a fucking maestro of brewmeisterage. Absolutely incredible scenes for another beautifully fun game of Magic the Gathering. So I can survive a turn, I think, but we do absolutely have to draw another land. And I will be blowing everyone up. So I don't want to plop this guy on the field. Yeah, I don't want to plop that guy. This game is just so fucking shit. And I really don't want to be the man who just turns his computer on every day and says, "Oh guys, this game's fucking balls." But are you seeing this balls, lads? Are you seeing this shit balls of games? So what are we up to? 1. So Acolyte of Affliction will get me a Solemn. That's better than nothing. Puts it in my hand, right? Yeah. Or I could actually get a land. Alright, boys. Now we just have to not die. Don't die on this turn, and we might be able to be really good at Magic. But like I say, at the very least, at least we had a wonderful time. We got to see all these weird mechanics, which involved flinging all your cards on the field and letting Heliod do all the work. That's good Magic. And at least we got to have massive penises all day, every day. Quacky penis double use or some shit. Excellent levels of Magic the Gathering. So I think I only have 2 snow permanents. So I can't bring anything. Oh, this is 2. That's fine. That's fine, boys. I love Magic the Gathering. Greatest game that ever done did Magics. So we'll block there because it's got lifelink. Block there because it's got lifelink. And block here because it doesn't have lifelink. That's the memes. Get that out of here. I don't think we need lands. Or do I? I don't think so. Get this guy out of here for the memes. That's too big, I think. Alright. There we go. 16. 16 boys. Is that going to be enough? Or is it just going to look like this in one turn anyway? Alright, boys, we might be able to slap this one up on the tubes. Maybe, unless he plays Baneslayer Angel. Then we might die of AIDS. Okay, it wasn't a Baneslayer, boys, it was an AIDS Slayer. Professor Dildos, and just make him sacrifice this? I think that's the play.
The essence of life isn't well.
Although if his last card is gain 3 life, he'll get a flyer to kill the bitch. No, he looks like he spunked his pants too early, boys. It looks like we had another case of the wobbly spunks. But on the plus side, at least that means I get to say that I had a great time because I won. Because once again, all I needed was blow up all the cunts. Like every game, in every format, all the time, non-stop, GG's 8s. That's it, boys. Non-stop GG quack. Why the fuck would you plus that? I mean, this is where you practice to be a world champ. Not get a testing team like Jim Davis did to raise his level. Not play tournaments like all of those other World Championship dweebs did. You get better at this game by playing this level of moron on a fucking Wednesday afternoon with your bald fucking head on display and saying quack W and just trying your hardest to be good at Magic, but then at the same time, don't forget to temper that by being a sarcastic fucking bitch. So if anybody says, "Hey, Coquinis, why are you fucking so fucking bollocks, dude? Why don't you ever win anything that matters, you fucking bald cunt?" You can just go, I'm here in my warm bedroom, dude. I win. GG's. Or some fucking limp excuse as to why you're shit. You know, Lance, that's the worst part of Cocainies. That fucking slacker, no, like, couldn't care less but secretly cry all day bollocks. If you tweet every day, casual 21 and 0, dude. If you tweet every Saturday, going for the absolute number 1 fucking Mathicky dudes, I'm gonna win the fucking tournament this time. This time is gonna be different, dude. This time is gonna be fucking different, dude. I've been practicing against nobody. I'm definitely prepared. Lose, and then don't tweet about it. That's the fucking AIDS. I mean, I'm beyond the fucking upper echelons of AIDS at the moment. So this guy stalling the game out, that's the least of what I would expect to happen. The least is this fucking wobbly virgin pussy sitting there crying because he lost a shit game of AIDS like a virgin. Boys, all I can say for sure is quack GWs. We'll see what I get. If I get one, I mean, he's going to explode now because he's crying. But this game, like, every element of this game is shit. The casual side is still try-hardy fucking losers who stall the game out because they lose. Oh, that's not fair! Everybody's using Izoni net decks against me, Dad. I'm just trying to play Heli or dump your hand fucking bollocks. And this guy's using Izoni. It's not fair, Dad. If I had $1 million for every time I played against Izoni, I'd still be a fucking poor bitch with 0 beans. It's just so fucking shit. This game is so fucking shit. The community is fucking shit. The people who play it, the people who design it. And I don't say this as a man who just goes around looking for people to shit on. I don't think I do anyway. I want to love Magic. I want to watch videos and be like, that's an interesting deck, and those were interesting games. I don't want to watch a game of Magic and say, your deck looks bizarrely dog shit. Don't know how you've won 300 matches in a row, but there you go. From everybody who isn't a professional. Because the pros just don't have time to pretend they win every game. You see the highest win rate from Arena World Champs was like 50 or 65%. Legs is 97%. Why would anyone watch that fucking AIDS? Why would you... I just don't understand. If you're trying to learn about Magic, why would you read a textbook you know would be a lie? Like, if you're... Think about it in a scientific standpoint. You do experiments, you get results. I want a fake experiment, and then someone just make up the results for me. And then I'll believe it. I can't believe half of Magic is not just flat earth fucking weirdos with that level of logic. You pussies. You fucking embarrassing cunts. And then, and the complaints from this weekend. It's like, Wizards scammed me. When has that not been when has that not been the first pillar of Whizbang's Islam? Is scam the twats who play this shit game. They built like 15 more pillars that just exploit us, I'll say. I'll include myself as being stupid enough to be exploited. I get exploited by time. My time has gone right up my own ass because I waste it on this shit, expecting one day not to die of AIDS. But boys, every day I die of AIDS again. But at least we always have a wonderful time. Right, boys? At least we always have a wonderful time. I mean, if we didn't, surely we would be beamers or something. Unbelievable scenes. So what's this one? I don't know. He spent a lot of money on wobbling it up. I can't really tell. So this, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a counter on it. I'm going to have to kill this with this. It's rubbish, though. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to play this. So Heartless Act might be shit if we're playing a counters deck. When this guy enters the field, double the counters on a creature you control. Whenever this attacks, something else. Alright, boys. Okay, boys. We'll be able to get out of these memes. I'm sure we will, because we're unbelievably good at Magic. I believe in AIDS. And that, my friends, is Magic the Gathering. What was that noise? What was that noise? Never streamer, just subscribed. Boys, I think that's the first person who's ever subscribed during a stream. Absolute scenes, lads. That is how good of a streamer I am today. One man has turned up. Incredible scenes. Well, you can see, boys, I am truly shocked. Unbelievable memeage. Alright, what are we doing? Blowing up all the peeps is pretty good, but I don't think I have enough lands. We got 6 cards in the grave. I think we just play this.
Ruining your day is going to be great.
Alright, we've got to feed the shit for this. Yeah, we'll see what the fuck happens. Boys, we'll see what the fuck happens, you fucking mugs. To go all the way back to whale biologist, no, I don't need a new TV. Like I said, I got a nice one. Okay, boys. Not drawing lands. That has caused me mild conjunctivitis. Or conjunctivitis, if you prefer. So I need to just have lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to take a huge risk and just grab this. Huge risk, boys. 8 cards in the grave. That's -3 though, so we'll pretend like I absolutely understood what was going on. Still not playing it. Still not playing this land. Oh, that's giving me a mild AIDS. Mild AIDS, but it's okay. Okay, let's think about the mild AIDS. Cauldron of Eternity can be played. Everything can be played, which is good memes. Feed the shits. Ward is 2. When it dies, if it had 2 or more counters on it, create a copy of it at the beginning of the next step that enters with that many counters on it rounded down. Also with trample. What do you think, boys? Cauldron for the big memes? No.
Calm the trees. If we can foster much growth here.
Okay. One of these days, I'm gonna stop putting this in my deck. I don't know when, but one of these days, boys. Alright, so I guess Ren dies, but it's done its job. Then this will also die. This has got Death Touch. Attacking me seems like a mistake. Attacking me seems like an error, boys, but I don't know for sure.
I'll be even more powerful next time. Don't you just love the smell of death?
Alright, so my lands are giving me AIDS. Alright. That's better.
We will help you to see.
Okay. The clumsy bollocks of that tap land, boys, truly, possibly cost me my balls, but we'll see. So 2 to play, and then 3 to put something on the field. I think we're all right.
The will of the gods is made manifest.
Okay, boys. I'm going to choose the Massacre Worm. I also forgot that you have to pay 2 life. I mean, that's a token, so it's just dead. Alright. He saved the quality bounce spell, or flicker spell, or whatever the fuck aids, in exchange for being a meme boyish. Incredible scenes. Alright. What do you think are the chances that this last card is hexproof? We'll find out, boys. Incredible scenes.
Power moves with tender care.
Alright, we will ignore the fact that I could have played this pre-combat and that would have been 10 damage. Right? Good. We'll ignore that fact, boys, because some fucking gibberish memes. Right? You fucking mugs. You fucking idiots. This game is just so terrible. I mean, that... It's just... how can it leave you feeling like everything's bollocks all the time? even when you pull out an unbelievable game of Magic like that, where you show you are truly Eli Cassis, or whatever that guy's name is, levels because you won a game on the tubes. Absolutely incredible fucking scenes. I don't want to play anymore. If anybody in the chat wants a game, that's fine. Any format, and I promise not to call you a virgin, no matter what deck you play. Just let me know in advance what you're doing. And unless you play wobbly lands, then you're going to have to do some retooling before you get rolling. You fucking idiots. Alright. Looks like unplayable shit, so you know it's mine. Okay, boys, we got lands. We got lands and spells. That's what we want. Isn't it, boys? Lands and spells. That's the game. Milos says he'll play. Alright, give me an update on the shits. What are we doing? I think you just take lands, although Strike It Rich is a key card. I mean, that's nothing too hard. Looks like it fucking playing free play. What are we playing, Milos? What format, what lands, what memes? I'm going to say Spell Swindle is going to be too small. That would be my guess, boys, is that Spell Swindlage was not the card for this game of Magic the Gathering. Uh-oh, we're playing an intro pack, lads. We're playing an intro pack. You know what that means? You know what that means, boys? We might, now don't get too excited, we might be able to slap this up on the tubes. Boys, we might be able to slap this one up on the tubes. Full day one intro pack. Boys, I didn't even know you could... Uh-oh, this guy's in big troubles. Big hubba-bubba trouble-bubbas. Big hubble-bubble telescope troublage. Alright, I'm not going to burn my treasures this turn. 4, 5, 6. No, he's dead. Boys, we did it. Absolutely incredible scenes of Magic the Gathering. Boys, settle in for 25 minutes of me fucking around like an absolute memer for the memes and the cuisines. Incredible bollocks, boys. I'm actually going to concede if he sticks around, because it really is a day one intro pack. But we'll have to make him work for his 25 gold. Okay, boys? Good. I'm glad everybody's on board for what's known in the business as beautiful British memes. Don't let anybody figure out that we're playing an intro pack, though. We'll pretend like we broke a Demetrius. Oh, now! Oh, lads! Now, I think we might have to smash his balls in. Boys, I think we might have to smash his balls. Boys, I think the balls might have to be crushed. Lance, we're gonna smash the balls. I did all I could. Oh, Lance. But he didn't know he was going to take 500 million damage. He didn't know he was going to take 500 million damage, Lance. But this is the reason why I play Magic the Gathering. Not someone who can see that somebody's playing Storm and they're going off and you concede. Someone who just spams emotes like a virgin. Boyish. That's why I'll never leave this game. It's just the richest vein of AIDS that anybody could even have invented. Even the old runic tales of Thor and Odin never discovered anything quite as dense as the density of AIDS in Magic the Gathering. Alright. Let's try this. Everybody knows this isn't my favorite way of doing the memes. But we'll try. Milos, just so you know, capitalizations matter. Everything matters when it's this. HOUMOUSAF, right? Double F. 58613. Okay, boys, that's what I see on my shits. I'll play an intro pack because why not? Sparta Redept in the chat. What's happening, son? Sparta Redept once upon a time used to be a proper grinder on Arena. Get to the mythic invitational qualifiers and all that shit. And then he saw the light and he just signed up to Ali Warfield's OnlyFans. Didn't have enough money left over to play any more Magic the Gathering. I feel like nothing has changed since 3 years ago when I left this shite. I mean, have you heard of Heliod Lifelink Cats? Because it has literally broken the meters. HOUMU. Okay, boys, we got a grammatical error. Let's try this again. So you have to type this in the same screen if you didn't know or haven't seen it. I'm being patient because this game is already 8. But we'll see where we end up. Let's 58613. Okay, boys. It looks like once again. Oh no! We did it, boys. Unbelievable scenes. Unbelievable scenes. Alright, let's have a look at this. That looks pretty good. Sparta Redept says, I find it ironic that Jezbo from the Quartering called out Christine for farming cash from incels, and then her and all the pink and purple haired clowns from Twitter ended up on OnlyFans. I mean, I don't know exactly what he said, but he did, like, his complaints were bollocks. Like, complaining that OnlyFans girls are in the game of Magic the Gathering. Who the fuck cares? Like, it should have been good news. But everyone did it in such a backhanded, Yana Aidzari. Guys, can you imagine me doing OnlyFans? LOL memes! And then they did it. Of course they did. Everyone did. That was the thing that got to me. Just why lie about it? Your fucking end game was to farm nerds, like you said, farm incels for cash. Fine. Everyone does that in some way. But why lie? Why lie and pretend you weren't doing that in the first place? And then especially doing the whole, I came down with depression. The only person who could save me was Professor Peepers. Professor Peepers saved me from wanting to die because memes. Just like every part of this fucking community is embarrassing dog shite. But that's why it's the best game in the world. That's why, lads, after 5 years of Arena, viewership is down, engagement is up with virgins, tits are bigger than ever, and quack W's reign supreme. And also Cocaine's isn't bald. Good stuff. When Amaranth leaked her cash flow, all the Magic 4 out of 10s decided it was also a good idea. It's not even that. Some of them don't do it. Like Voxy, I don't know how closely you keep an eye on... What does this do? When this enters the field, put 1/1 counter on each of up to 2 other layers. That does look suspiciously counterspelly. But, you know, I think you go for it. I don't know what point I was going to make. When Amaranth leaked her cash flow, all 4 out of 10s decided it was a... It's just odd as well. What did I agree to there? Oh, put it on top. I'm not concentrating. What am I doing? What's going on? Lads, what's happening here? Like, just do it. Just, if you want to sell pictures... Oh, that was what I was going to say. It's when they lie and pretend like that's not happening. What's her name is the worst. Not even, she's not the worst. She's just symptomatic of what everybody does. I have almost seen Voxy's vagina multiple times. She posted maybe 5 or 6 photos with a caption that I've only ever seen from porn stars suggesting she was about to get raped by her stepmom. And I just think, you're the one who acts like you're the regular type of Magic streamer. So why am I seeing this? Oh, don't you like sexy shit, Mr. Cheeks? It's just such a bizarre thing that people are evangelical. It's like Republican politician-y style memes where they're anti-gay and they're fucking right legislature bollocks for same-sex marriages, all that kind of shit, and then they get caught wanking off 15 boys in a bathhouse. It's like that. If you want to just sell your ass, do it. But why? And then why always come out that you got depression fucking 8 weeks later? I don't know if Yana Amari's even dead because she disappeared off the planet. The planet, lads. She was the happiest she was ever fucking in her life. Then showed me her face with covered in jizz. Never heard from again. But she loved Magic. She loved Magic so much that she stopped playing it fucking dead on the spot the minute your mum's tits fell off or some shit. The minute she didn't have to play Magic again was the same minute OnlyFans busted and she didn't. She could have. There's no ban on Magic and selling pictures of your vag. Ali Warfield does it every day. Which, ironically, she's like the most upfront about it. I don't know what got her into it, but she played Magic properly way before selling her ass on the tubes. And apparently, that's good money, Lance. 6 figures she's pulling in, despite tweeting pictures of her looking like a disheveled fucking methadone clinic, like before and after picture, where there's no after. It's just before, and they never gave up meth. The end. And saying all her customers are pieces of shit. That's the kind of shit I want to sub to. But you know what it is, boys? And I know, I'm sure, I say this as a man without any psychology degrees. I think it's Magic the Gathering losers' absolute obsession with seeing girls they sort of know with their boobaloids out. Which I don't think is a very healthy stance to take. If you sub to Ali Warfield, it's not because she's a sexy girl, because she's fucking gross. It's because you've seen her play Magic once. And that, I don't know what kind of maniac society that's going to lead to in 10 years. But thankfully, hopefully, I'll be dead by then. And I won't have to live through the era of top tier tranny bonglers who transitioned when they were 8 years old. So literally, you can't tell until it's dick time. And then you got decisions to make. All I know, Lance, is that this game is just great. I fucking love every minute of this game, this community, this client, everything is the best it could possibly be. Milos, thanks for the game. I mean, you did get smashed by an intro pack, but then I'm really good at Magic. I literally just dumped my hand. But that proves how good I am. Sparta Adept to end the night off. I will play again, considering I haven't finished rambling on. I'll play a different shit though. Balancing Act? What's that bullshit? Everything sounds bollocks. We'll play this. Is that right? Oh no, we got the two different ones on the fucking list. I think that one is right. Alright, we'll try that one. I don't care that they do it, says Sparta Adept, but I argued with Wedge and Jimmy Wong, not those two virtuous lads, one of whom took 80 grand out of the Whizbangs community fund and disappeared the same day. What a lad! After spending years flipping cards to his audience. That's just some stand-up lads. What do we got here? That's great. That's good. Alright, this is nice. And all the other morons on Twitter with their ideology of being so above everyone else, then they turn out to be worse. Well, I mean, we do have to wait for the comeuppance for a lot of peeps, I would think. But I am looking forward to the day Professor Peepers, somebody says, I went to Peepers' house and I wanked him off, but only because everybody said he would give me a free card, and he never did. We'll get one of those stories. I'm certain of it, Lance. Certain of those memes. Alright, boys, I might be too good at magics again. Okay, that's fine. I was going to say, it was looking suspiciously like I was incredibly good. Teferi, Lance. I might have to start flinging the word virgin around. You know I have to win all my games on the tubes, especially on my channel, otherwise what the fuck's going on? It becomes night. Until end of it's already night. Target creature gets +1 and trample. That's not good enough. 4/4 or a 3/4. Alright, for mana efficiency, I suppose. Alright, I don't know what's going on. Whenever this creature enters the field, look at the top 6 cards, reveal a creature from them and stick it up your ass. This is probably the one, isn't it? Probably. Probably Lance. Sparta says, I think he just has the hidden toilet cam and no one will ever know. He seems like such a passive person that could never touch a girl, especially when his eyes are closed most of the time that he's speaking. That's just plausible deniability. He'll just say he didn't see his boner was out when he was wandering around the girls' changing rooms. This is slanderous, Mr. Cheech. I'm calling the police. Alright. We'll only do what we know. And we know he imports an unbelievable amount of slags into his house for no reason. Target creature gets +X and stuff. Alright, we don't want to play 2 spells. Because then they'll do the flips, Lance. And we don't want the flips.
Only time will tell.
So Forsaken. Farewell, that's what it's called, farewell. I need to look out for the farewells. You do get full credit if it ever happens. That's true. I have been saying it for a long time. No matter what happens, like I say, 100% he has been importing in a disproportionate amount of nobody girls versus anybody men into his shit. Except Post Malone. He was fucking like a whippet up Post Malone's ass. Fucking cunt. Alright, I think we just go for the smash bangs. No, I don't think so. Alright. It just seems dangerous. Oh, that's a fucking instant. I thought it was an enchantment. I thought that was a sorcery, sorry. Not a sorcery. I thought it was an enchantment, not a sorcery. If I could speak fucking English. Excuse me, Lance. I'm getting flustered thinking about Voxy's vagina again. Plus Tappy Toe Claws. I mentioned this in the Discord only because of how insane it was. She was like, guys, we need to normalize, or why don't you just ask politely for some mutuals nudes? You'll find you get much further along the line than if you did some other fucking technique. I just couldn't believe my earballs. That's weird. It's just fucking weird, boys, to ask for naked pictures of regular slags. One, two, three, four, five. Look at me, I've got all the answers. I've got all the answers, Lance. I'm here talking about Voxy's vag, and I'm still outmaneuvering Teffy Boy Hullbreaker horrors. Lance, I don't know, but I might be the best in the world at magic. Boys, I might be the best ever to play magic. I mean, you're seeing with your own eyes. Teffy Boys and Hullbreaker getting smashed. Boys, unbelievable draws. I'm unbelievably good, lads.
We must stop the nights from engulfing the days.
Boys. Oh, he'll die, right? It becomes night, gains trample, and whenever it deals combat damage, draw a card. Oh, this will flip as well. Oh, you know what I should have done? You know what I should have done, Lance? I should have done the memes. I should have played this first, and then this would have been a creature, but I guess it didn't resolve anyway. See, this is one of those examples where you could argue he's got Hullbreaker Horror and Teferi, so it's a Protor deck, but clearly it isn't, Lance. And I think that's something that took me a long time to understand, is that having good cards in shit decks equals a shit deck. Stealing Protor decks means you've got a great deck.
The future looks bright for one of us.
Took me a long time to figure that out, Lance, because I'm incredibly smart. Alright, hold your balls, but I think we might have done it again. Hold your balls, Lance. We might be unbelievably good at magic. Unbelievable levels of Magic the Gathering. boy. No. Oh, okay. There's for a second there. I thought you were going to say Snorlax King donated $30 to the landfill. And I would have gone full memes. Not gone full memes, but I would have gone something. But I guess if it's to Piece of Peace. Also, if Piece of Peace is on, then I must be missing it. So I'm going to go watch that. Ugh. Yeah, Milos, thanks for the games. I'm glad I got to have a game of Magic the Gathering that I just didn't call anybody a virgin. And I'm not above calling my own viewers virgins, but I'm not going to do it there because I won. And you know that gives me a massive erection, and I feel great about it. So thanks for the games, thanks for watching. Guys, don't forget to leave a thumbs down so I know you love Magic. Don't forget to unsubscribe so I know that everyone's got AIDS. I'd really, really appreciate it if you could go to school and learn how to not be AIDS. That would be good, so I wouldn't have to deal with so many fucking twats. Give Wizards all of your money, because Wobbly Lands are the best. Don't forget to pre-order all the shit, so that you have run out of money before it comes time to eating spaghetti. And I guess that's about it. I'll see you guys on the fucking doodle baby squeebly chips. Okay, boys. For reals, thanks for watching. And if you still watch this shit channel, I appreciate it. Until next time, fucking fuck Magic.